Coca-Cola Classic, coming to you from the Browns Plains 10-pin. I'm your host, Chris Bombolas. Joining me in the commentary team is Terry Wenban. This is a round one match between Danis Georgopoulos and Tom Kury, who is the defending champion. Here's Danis, waits for his opponent, Tom Kury, for the first ball in the 1990 Coke Classic.
Get out.
And hardly a convincing start, Terry.
No, that was a bit of a slow start for Tom. He's trying to work his way up to a big, aggressive finish. I'm sure you'll see here he just gets a little bit short, bit of a tentative shot on the first frame, but not a problem. Shouldn't have any problem with the spare. Just a solid start will do, Tom.
And in the past, we've known Tom to be a fairly aggressive man, so it might take him a little time to wind up. Let's see the spare. Gets that one, closes the first frame.
Yes, Chris, Tom's a very, very aggressive player. We've seen in the past, he's won the Coke Classic twice and done very well overseas.
His opponent is Danis Georgopoulos. Wait for his first ball in the Coke Classic. He too, like Tom, 8 pins down.
Yes, that shot was a bit wild for Danis on the first ball. I think a bit of nerves would definitely be showing. We're only talking this morning to Tom, and Danis has been bowling for a long time. So has Tom. They've been well over 20 years, and Danis used to be a 200 average player. He's just eased off in recent years.
Safely makes the spare. Danis Georgopoulos, very popular figure here in Brisbane. He is the manager of the Kedron Bowl. He has limited tournament appearances, but has been bowling for about 20 years. His hobbies include woodwork, and his specialty is making barbecue. So if we need a barbecue, we might have to contact him at the Kedron Bowl. Let's wait for delivery on this lane. Same result as the first one, except went across the Brooklyn this time.
Yes, Danis will be pretty nervous, I think, out there. Been a bowling Tom. He hasn't bowled a great deal in tournaments. He's a very, very popular personality up here in Queensland. I mean, a few with Kedron at the Coke that we had there, he was getting the crowd going. You see, great spare. Picks it up really, really well. Like he's going to pick up two difficult spares straight off. You know, Tom doesn't expect an easy match from Danis. He knows that he can play. As
we said, Tom Kury, the Coke Classic winner in 89 and 87. He was third in the 88 British Open. He's won a host of tournaments while he had a brief stay here in Queensland for a couple of years. He's the current WA men's team's captain and the defending champion. Oh, there it is. This could be the start.
Yes, Chris, you'll see Tom will start to get fired up now. That was a good result. The ball's gone high. Triple 4-pin forward. You watch the expression on Tom's face. He loves it.
And of course, the winner of this contest goes through into the second round of the Coke Classic. Confrontation against Tony Roderick.
That was a bit unlucky there. Tom got that ball further out on the lane. He knows he's got to get it out there. Just go back for the 7-pin to pick it up. You'll see here he gets down, throws the ball a little bit wider, ball goes out. Doesn't finish quite as hard as he wants it to do. Just gets there, a little disappointed.
Terry hasn't started chewing the raw meat yet. He's not wound up.
No, Chris, Tom hasn't yet, but it's going to happen for sure. You know, he's just going to get out there and try and kill Danis. We'll see how he goes here. You get a strike. No, Danis is a bit all over the place at the moment. It's just nerves. He's just not used to the situation, and you're bowling a veteran in Tom. He's been around a long, long time. Plus, you know, Tom's the defending champion. You'll see there the ball just hits light, lose the bucket. Sweeping spare.
Consistency plus.
He's gone out there. He's picked up 3 difficult spares on the trot.
We'll take a break here on Nine's Wide World of Sports as we watch Danis Georgopoulos making the spare, closing the frame. He hasn't dropped one as yet. So we'll take a break with Tom Kury leading Danis Georgopoulos by 6 pins. Welcome back to the 1990 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic from Browns Plains 10-pin in Brisbane. This is Danis Georgopoulos from Kedron in Brisbane. He's up against the defending champion. At this stage, faring fairly well.
Now, one thing you will notice with Danis is he doesn't take a lot of time on the approach. He picks up the ball, gets off really quickly. He could probably do to stand there a little bit longer and think about what he's going to do, but that's really not the way he plays. I was only talking to Chris Batson, and he was making some changes in his game recently, and he said that someone told him he was taking too much time on the approach, and he now takes less time, and it's been a good result. But let's see if he can get this fair.
He wanted that one to come back, but it didn't.
Yes, he whistled for that one. It just didn't seem to listen to him. You'll see here with the ball going down, just jumps in the backhand, misses them both to the left. But all of Danis's shot, well, 3 out of the 4 shots have been left, and that one just kept going. You see, Tom here's got to keep in mind the seedings. He's got to keep his scores up, so he still has to go for a good game, irrespective of what Danis is doing.
It's on par for a 270 if he strikes out from here on in. Let's see what he can do. The defending champion is on a roll.
Yes, you can see the determination in Tom's face on that shot. Tom here, he's got the wrist guard on, keeps his wrist straight, elbow a little bit, straightens it out, straight through the ball, determination, gets the ball well out on the lane before he slides sideways, rides it. He's happy with that shot.
Back over to the left lane now, Tom Kury. Oh, he was hoping for a bit of luck there to take out the 10 pin.
Yeah, he's swinging the ball a little bit more on lane 11, and that's why he's left the soft 10. The ball's to maybe got a bit tired going out and coming back. You see here the ball goes out, comes back, not quite enough, and then a little bit unlucky with that 6 pin not to knock it over.
Tom Kury is an insurance agent from Perth. Likes fishing. Will be angling for this one. And doesn't. Only just.
Yes, Tom was quite happy with that one. And mentioning he's an insurance agent, he's already made an appointment to see the winner to find out what he's got to do with his money.
We have a look at this one. That just got to the 10 pin.
Let's see if Danis can get one going.
His first one, and a big reception here from the crowd at Browns Plains 10 pin.
Because if Danis could get a few strikes up here, he can actually make Tom start to think. And it'll also be good for him because Danis has got nothing to lose. He's going to go out there and play the game and try and upset Tom.
Seated 13. Wait for it on the left-hand lane. He's gone Brooklyn again. But successful. He'll take it. Well, in the pit.
That's going to be his shot. You know, as we said before, he doesn't play in a lot of tournaments. So that, you know, he's not, maybe he's not aiming for it, maybe he is, because it's a good shot to play, especially when you're playing a good player. Good players don't like to see the ball go over there. You'll see here the ball, he just puts it down nicely, the ball goes there, it's a safe shot. He's got a double up. He's only a couple behind Tom. Bit
of pressure now for the defending champion in the 1990 Coke Classic. Oh, and he responds magnificently, Terry.
Yes, at lane 12 he seems to be getting the ball to go more direct into the pocket. Getting a good result on lane 12. He hasn't struck on the left-hand lane yet. You see the determination on Tom. You notice a lot of the players don't blink while they're playing. That's just the concentration. Ball straight through, 10 in the pit. See here, a bit more direct on the ball. Ball rolls up, straight in. Tom likes it.
Tom takes a rest. We'll take a break as well, and back with more action on Nine's Wide World of Sport. This is the 1990 Goldpin Coca-Cola Classic coming to you from Browns Plains 10 pin in Brisbane. The defending champion, Tom Kury. A bit of work to do. He's in front, but his opponent, Danis, Georgopoulos, keeping him very honest. Let's see what he can do. This is the top of the 7th. Now, he's gone Brooklyn, but he'll take him.
He'll be really, really happy with that, especially with Danis's 2 in the Brooklyn. He'll be saying, well, you've got 2, I've got 1, we're even. Gives him a double, puts him in the lead, but he just needs to get a good game going. So he just drops a little short.
Oh, almost. He's still hoping that one will fall.
Danis is out there having a good time. That was a better shot in the pocket, just not carrying that 4 pin. He's still smiling.
That's what we like to see. Bowlers enjoying tournaments. Safely converts the spare.
Well, as you say, Christian, bowling is a very, very enjoyable game. And a Goldpin do a lot of good for the game. is his action. He's a very basic player, and it just goes to show he just straight through the ball, straight up the shot. He could probably get through it a little bit longer.
I was hoping that Brooklyn would come good again that time.
But he's still smiling, still enjoying himself, though. And this is the big thing that you've got to do. You know, bowling Tom is very, very difficult. You know, he's a great player. It's going to be hard to beat. You know, anybody will find Tom hard to beat.
I think Danis has brought a lot of fans from Kedron with him.
I'm sure he has.
The ball should not come back. I can't beat him without a ball.
There you go. We've got a little bit of trouble here with the ball not coming back. He's still smiling though, Terry.
Always, you know, like that.
If some unkind person in the audience say something, then what?
You know, he's not going to be rattled by anything. It's just, he's out there having a good time. That's the way Danis is, and it's good for the game. It's good for him. He's just picked up the spare. If he'd have missed that, he wouldn't have been real happy. He'd be blaming the centre, and well, he's just having a good time. At least he's still talking to himself. You see here he gets through the ball. If he probably straight, he's followed through a bit more. He'd get the ball down the lane a bit more, and he'd bowl a little bit better. But it's a basic sort of game, and you can play very, very well with just a basic game.
The defending champion Tom Kury taking a lot of time. It's the 8th frame for him.
Well, now all of a sudden we don't have any pins for him, so
he could take his time here.
He's got to compose himself. He's just going to be thinking, you know, what he's going to do with the shot, and just play the shot, try and get everything right.
How much would this affect a bowler while we're waiting for the pins to...
well, it does affect you a lot, because you're on a run. You're getting your mind together. You get into a rhythm, and you also get into a pre-shot routine. And of course, this puts your pre-shot routine out.
Tom Kury, the defending champion. He's looking for 3 strikes in a row, coming off a double here against Danis Georgopoulos. Yeah, he called it. He's starting to get a roll on. This is the Tom Kury we know.
This is Tom. You know, he's got that right-hand lane wide. He got a break on lane 11. He's got his 3 in a row, which he needs for his seedings average. He needs to get the games up. You'll see here the ball comes in. Great shot. A bit more action. Tom hasn't started growling and gritting his teeth yet, so no one's throwing the meat at him.
He might start now. I mean, if he strikes out now, he's on a 250 game, which would help his seedings immensely. Right. Remembering that if he's successful in the second round, all the pins count throughout the whole tournament. Let's wait for it.
He's been a little unlucky on that left-hand lane. He's left, that's the same shot he threw before in the 5th frame, and he's got left 2 7-pins. If those had gone over, he'd be having 6 in a row, and he'd be looking at a great game. But at the moment, I think 210 will move him up quite high in the seedings. Plus, he's still got 1 more game to go. Provided he can win the next match, he's still looking pretty good. Plus, he's playing Tony Roderick, who's in front at the moment on the seedings.
There it is, safely spared. That will be a great match. First, he has to keep his mind on the job here against Danis Georgopoulos. He's making his first Coke appearance and handling himself quite well. Yes. Pressure may be starting to tell.
I think so. You know, it's the same shot he's been throwing all the time. He's still just out there enjoying himself, having a good game. He knows, as I said before, to beat Tom is really hard. Tom's not going at it as hard as he could. And Danis just got to pick up his spares and look good, not embarrass himself. Plus, he'll probably get a few copies and put them up at Kedron. And
we'll take a break here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Tom Kury looking the goods against Danis Georgopoulos. Welcome back to Browns Plains 10-pin. This is Danis Georgopoulos. He now would like to strike out in his first appearance in the Coke Classic. He's up against the defending champion. But 9 out of that. Wasn't happy when it left his hand.
Well, I think there Danis, you know, threw the ball. He thought, oh, well, at last I've hit the pocket. And he's got a 10-pin. You think he's better off going into Brooklyn at the moment. He should just go out, pick it up. Good spare. It's an example, as I've said before, with just a basic game, you can bowl quite well. You can average very, very high scores doing that way. There's no need for the huge releases or the big swinging of the ball. You've got to play a percentage game and just keep playing the game. Pick up your spares. A lot of the younger players, for instance, don't pick up spares these days.
His last delivery in the Coke Classic 1990. Hoping for one more to add to the score sheet. Doesn't get it. Settle for 8.
He's ended up with a 184 game, and that's certainly no disgrace in this situation. And he's, as I said, though, I think he'll have a lot of copies at Kedron next week.
I don't think his fans who followed him here to the Coke Classic in 1990 to Browns Plains 10-pin would be disappointed with the effort he's put in. This man, though, is through to the next round. See if he can have a big finish. Oh, a little bit of luck.
Well, that right-hand lane again seems to be playing a little bit better for Tom. He's got the 6-pin, the late kick on the 10. That's a good result. He needs to punch out, finish with 229. So he gets the ball out, seems to hook a little bit earlier. He starts to hook that little bit earlier and not the jump at the back end, which is causing him to lose the corner pins. But Tom just needs one more here, and he can go in front in the seedings.
No, couldn't get it wrapped that time.
No, Chris, well, it's going to give him a game of 219. It was a good shot on that lane. He's hit the pocket every time. You can see here, he gets through the ball well, rides it, just lose that corner pin. Ball comes up late. But a good spare. Great finish for Tom.
That's it. Tom Kury successful over Danis Georgopoulos. Danis bows out for 1990. Tom, of course, advances to the second round, but he'll take on Tony Roderick.